In this video, we'll take a look at how to fit objects into perspective using the distortion features in Photoshop CC. You may have a piece of art where you want to add a poster to the wall, or maybe you want to add a billboard to the side of the road, or some graffiti on a brick wall. If you want it to fit in perspective, that's pretty easy to do using Photoshop. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in a piece of artwork here. You could drag it into Photoshop, or you could choose one of the File Place commands. And then I'm going to look at what's in my painting and try to establish what the perspective is. This is a 2-point perspective, and so I want this picture to be lined up with this line here on the window and all these other lines below it. I just went ahead and drew a little guide using the line tool here. That'll help me line up my image. So with that image selected, I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Distort. Then I'm just going to drag these corners so that they more or less match this guideline here. You want to keep the vertical lines vertical, but the horizontal lines need to angle with what's surrounding it. I think that looks pretty good. Let's click the checkbox to commit. I'm going to go ahead and hide this guide. If you don't get it perfect, you can always go to Edit, Transform, Distort again, and you can try again just to get it a little more perfect. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. It looks like that poster is now on the wall. Let's try another example here. What if we want to do something that's not a perfect rectangle like this text here? I've gone ahead and made some text. I applied a few effects to it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this text layer and I'm going to choose Convert to Smart Object. Then I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Distort. And first I'm going to drag one of these center handles just to kind of position this right where it needs to go. And then since this is again a 2-point perspective, we need to have it get a little bit bigger. But again, you want to try to just follow these angles that are around your object. So I'm looking at the angle of the roof here, and I'm trying to play it off of that. You also want to try to keep these vertical lines matching the vertical lines in your piece. Usually the vertical lines are pretty much straight up and down. Let's click on the check to commit to that, and let's see if we like that. I think that looks pretty good. So there you go. That's the secret to fitting objects into perspective using Photoshop CC. If you found this information helpful, take a quick second to like this video and share it with your friends, and don't forget to click the subscribe button to get updates when I release new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.